Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige Ginn. How are ya?
Well, I'm good, but before we get started, there's one thing I need to do. Alexa, fan off. Sorry, I forgot to do that before we started.
Dude, your number one fan.
How's everybody doing?
Good. Oh, I had a note in my podcast notes, but hold on.
What was it?
Well, let me look here. Oh.
What?
I guess I don't have to share it. It was about that.
A clot?
No, it was about that guy with Bell palsy.
What was it about? What?
Who?
Okay, well, you know how when you type something, like somebody could be saying something to you and you could be typing it in? Or like if you look for something online and you could be looking for your dad, so you type in dad instead of their name.
Yes.
So this guy I've seen before, I saw him in the elevator, and I meant to say, how are you doing? But I didn't see the other side of his face, and so then I looked at him and I was like, are you okay?
Wait, huh? Hey, honey's not making sense here. Are you okay?
And I meant to say, how are you doing? To the guy with Bell palsy.
In the elevator?
Mm-hmm.
You saw him in the elevator, and you meant to say, how you doing?
And I said, are you okay?
What'd he say?
Yeah, Bell palsy. Is it Bell palsy or palsy?
I've never heard of that.
When half of your face
I think
droops?
it's Bell palsy.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you were you felt like you were being rude accidentally.
Yeah, well, it was just one of those things where your brain
says something
when you're trying to say something else.
Right. Surely he didn't take it. You know, surely he was fine.
Well, it was just me.
Oh.
That's just what I was saying.
Yeah. Hey, honeys, were you stoned?
Right now? And there.
All right.
No, I wasn't stoned. Oh. It was just a weird thing that happened.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
Well, we've had a pretty eventful last few days. Everyone in this room got to go to the Grand Ole Opry and see our good friend Tyler Booth do his what's it called? Debut. He did his Opry debut.
And he did amazing. Shout out to Tyler Booth.
Shout out to Tyler Booth. We've had Palomino Princess on repeat all weekend.
Palomino Princess is all a cowboy needs.
It's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go see him. That was pretty cool. We got to meet Tanya Tucker. Well, I did.
You did, but we were fixing a flat tire, me and Beth, and Tanya Tucker's son ran up and helped.
Here's what happened. And I love Tanya Tucker. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? But I wasn't going to go out of my way to be like, hey, Tanya. You know, if it happened and I got to meet her, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So the whole night, I didn't see her at all. Apparently, she wasn't backstage at the Opry. She was staying on her bus in the parking lot. So that's why I didn't get to see her. So we leave. The Opry was great. The show was great. We leave to go, and we get in the car, and Beth's got a flat tire. So we're like, oh, great. We were all hungry. We were all like, wonderful. So we're all kind of sitting in the parking lot, and Beth and Daniels are kind of messing with the tire, doing whatever, and I'm just standing there, you know.
And Paige, come on, don't leave me out of it.
Oh yeah, you were doing it. You were helping too, yeah.
And you and Libby were sitting in the car.
We were just
let's be honest.
We were. That's what I just said.
Oh,
yeah, I was just standing
scrolling.
there. Yeah, and then this guy walks over and he's like, "Hey Chelcie, my name is forgive me, I can't remember his name.
Grayson.
Hey Chelcie, I'm Grayson Tucker. I'm a huge fan." I was like, "Oh, thank you," you know. And then he was like, "Do you want to go meet my mom?" And I assumed his mom was Tanya Tucker, but it also could have been any mom.
Yeah, it could have been.
It could have been any mom.
Anybody with the last name Tucker.
Yeah. So, but I said sure, and he took me over to her tour bus, and I got to go in and meet her. She was very nice. She had two little dogs in there, and she had a little bulldog. And as soon as I approached the bulldog, he lifted his arm to shake my hand.
Oh.
fucking cute. And let's not forget that Tanya Tucker came out on a giant fucking horse to sing her song.
Yes, she did.
And that thing I thought was going to buck into the crowd.
See, I thought that too, and I asked her. I go, "Were you scared on the horse when you got on the stage?" She goes, "Oh no, not at all." But she knew who I was. She goes, "Hey, I know you." And she goes, "God, that video you did where you go Conway Twitty and Tanya Tucker." And I go, "Yes, that's me." It was wild that she knew who I was. So.
That's funny.
The fact she knows who you are.
Is wild. So that was pretty fun. I also did want to say, before we get into our segs and all that stuff, that our friend Officer Daniels is in town, and me and him have been staying with Paige for the past couple days over the weekend. And this motherfucker is on a carnivore diet.
He's a meat eater.
Maggie, all he's been eating is he can eat any animal product, meat and eggs. That's it.
He ate like 10 patty sausages and about 20 pieces of bacon.
What's that do for him?
Just, I don't know. Just
protein?
I really don't know about the diet, but
He just wants to try it out because he watched some like 70-year-old guy who does it, and all of his vitals are right where they need to be, so he's going to try it out.
well, I told him, I was like, "Damn, doesn't your body need vegetables?" And he was like, "Well, I guess not, because, there's all these people that have been doing it for 20, 30 years, and they're like the best shape of their lives and all this stuff." I was like, all right. He ate, 10 sausage patties, a whole thing of bacon, 4 fried eggs.
Oh, my God.
And I feel like I would feel just...
I'd feel like a fucking
Weighed
bloated
down.
fish.
I would want some sides, some broccoli.
That's what we were saying.
That's what I'm saying. Me and Paige ordered broccoli last night, and we were sitting there, and this broccoli was so good. I said, "Dude, I think I would rather be vegan."
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would too.
Than nothing but meat.
Yeah.
Right. 100%.
Yeah.
And they have the same lifespan and vitals and all that. So
Yeah. God, dude, who even tests these fucking things? I want to know, like, everything behind the testing.
Well, apparently there's this guy on TikTok that's like in his 70s, and he's been doing it for 20 years, and everybody's like, Daniels was saying he looks 50 years old. Like, he gets regularly tested, like, heart wise, and it says he's like,
Everyone's nutting over this guy. Another thing, though, before I forget, Grayson Tucker was a real nice guy. Because when we were changing the tire, he's like,
yes.
He comes up, "Do you guys need anything?" And then Beth was like, some water. He's like, "Okay, we have water for you." He runs to his mom's bus, grabs us a bunch of water, comes back, gives us ass wipes to wipe off the grease on our hands, and then gave us a gallon of hand sanitizer.
He was a really
dude,
nice
you
guy.
have fucking everything in your truck. Yeah, so what a great family.
Yes, super nice guy. Yep. Met the daughter, the whole she's raised some good kids, some nice kids.
Oh, yeah, shout out to the Tuckers.
Shout out to the Tuckers. Yeah, big time. That's all I want to talk about was Daniels' meat problem and then Tyler Booth. So
We're going to get people saying, that meat diet is so bad.
Oh, I bet it is bad. That's what I'm saying. You can't eat a pound of bacon and be like, my vitals are good. Maybe you can. I don't know.
We don't know. We're just saying that's what he's doing.
I know. It blew my mind. I go, I didn't know there were people eating only.
I know. I wouldn't feel good.
He said that the real strict carnivore eaters won't even have like eggs or like seasonings at all.
Like garlic powder.
All they'll put on their steak is salt. That's it.
God, that's not good for you.
Well, I guess because you're not eating, carbs and stuff or bread. I really don't know. It just seems. I would just want some broccoli. I'd be craving
some corn.
Oh,
asparagus.
Oh.
Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
God.
Potato salad.
Yes.
Cauliflower, coleslaw, the non-mayo.
We need to have a potluck and just bring sides.
Yeah,
We do need to have something like that. That would be fun.
And just do sides.
Yeah.
As soon as we get our above ground pool in, let's have a pool day and just have sides.
Let's try to do it before 4th of July.
before.
Well,
Will this be on 4th of July? We don't know. We are pre-recording a few episodes.
Oh.
So we have time to get rid of, or not get rid of, but so we have time to get
Settled.
the new podcast studio ready.
Oh, yeah. We got to get settled, so, time's a ticking.
Well, Paige, do you
ready for something?
do you have a DM?
What's the DM for the day, honey?
Oh, we'll tell you.
What's the DM for the day, honey?
Let me go ahead and read my DM. I loved this. This is from looks like an elderly lady named Laura on Facebook. And she said, "You're going to get mad at me."
Oh, gosh.
She said, "You're going to get mad at me, but you need to clean up your act. No one will cook with cigs in mouth." There was periods there. "Sorry I made you mad, but you need to clean your act up."
Is she okay?
Clean your act up.
So I read that and how she wrote it. I read that with periods in there. "You're going to get mad at me, but you need to clean your act up.
She's a mom.
No one will cook with cigs in mouth. Sorry I made you mad, but you need to clean your act up."
She's worried for your safety.
Yeah. And then I responded, I will do no such thing, Laura, but thank you and have a good day." Oh, God. Elderly people on Facebook are the best, man.
I think DM of the day is my favorite
Oh,
segment.
it's so good. What's the DM for the day, honey?
Oh, we'll tell you. Okay, this Camille girl, she said, "Hey, girly, I know you like those Starbucks Frappuccinos and the ones in the glass bottles, but I just want to let you know that those were actually recalled for having the shards of glass in them. Just wanted to let you know because I love you. Stay safe, honeys. Love ya. Cheers, honeys."
Wasn't that weeks ago, though? Cheers. That was
We're
weeks
actually
ago.
drinking these right now.
Right now.
They're in our hands. Yeah, that happened like months ago, but,
Oh,
you know,
hopefully they've...
I was looking for a DM right before this episode.
And that's the first one you found?
Yeah. From weeks.
Dead.
Well, yeah.
Dead.
They were actually recalled in February.
Oh, wow. So we good.
Scoliosis.
So we good. I'm going to go ahead and announce Rock Fucker of the Week. Rock Fucker of the Week is Amber BG 1998.
Amber BJ 1998.
Amber, you got Rock Fucker of the Week, honeys. We're going to send you a free, exclusive, viral podcast merch t-shirt. And also, if you're listening, be on the lookout for our monthly merch drops once a month on our social medias.
Oh, yeah, keep them eyes open. I think we need to change up the Rock Fucker shirt.
Okay.
Don't you? Like, here shortly.
All right. Yeah, whatever. We've had it for a few months.
That's it?
Yeah. We haven't had it long.
Damn, dude. I feel like it's been a solid year.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Not at all. We just started doing this not too long ago, a few months ago.
Oh, just kidding.
Yeah. JK. Psych.
Just kidding. Are we doing trivia or something or no? Not today.
Guess what?
Guess what?
We're doing it. Get trivia. Get trivia. Get trivia. Get trivia. Fuck me. Get trivia. Get trivia. Hey, honeys, the trivia wheel's way over there.
Oh, damn.
Honey's got to get up and get it here.
I could have grabbed.
Got it. All right, here we go. All right.
Some screws are loose on the wheels still.
Oh, we got a new wheel. It's a bigger and better wheel for the new studio, and get ready for that.
You should put it up on the wall.
The new podcast wheel.
Mount
Yeah.
it.
Mount it.
God, I'm trying to think of where it could fit. We might have to get up and move, like kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you okay?
You could screw it to your desk.
Just have it in the front right there.
Yeah. That'd be
spinning.
cool.
I need to figure out how to do that. We'll talk about it.
Pod meeting later.
Meeting.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we could even talk about it now.
Are we ready?
Oh yeah.
The stars red. The stars red.
Question number 1 of trivia. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Fucking
The sun.
The fucking
Beth just
Saturn. Oh, what?
Beth just looked at me like I was dumb.
Saturn. Or wait, what's the one that starts with Neptune?
I'm gonna go with.
Neptune.
I'm gonna go with.
Let's go with Uranus.
Jupiter?
Go with Earth.
Jupiter,
Oh.
Saturn.
Jupiter is correct.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
sorry, I chimed in.
Well, nice try.
No,
that was a good.
No,
correct-
you can chime in, but we had already said all the planets, and that was the last one left.
No, I knew it was Jupiter.
You did.
I think so. I think I did. I thought I did.
You probably do because you do all those kid crafts and stuff.
Well, my first guess would have been the sun, but she, got that out, so I said Jupiter.
Interesting. All right, go ahead and spin that wheel. Here we go.
Movie quotes. Love movies. Green.
Yes.
Okay. Question number 2 of trivia. I'll get you, my pretty, and your
Wizard
little
of Oz.
dog too. That is correct.
Wizard of Oz.
Did the accent help or no?
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Isn't that how she says it?
gosh.
Yeah, that was a little too easy.
Yeah. Did you know that, Paige?
Honestly, I was trying to see if Paige knew that one, and it turns out she didn't.
Can I just say something?
No,
That was
don't know
before
that.
her time.
Wait, I did just watch The Wizard of Alice in Wonderland. I watched that
Yeah.
2 times. The older one and the newer one. Older one was better, I think.
Before I spin, can I just say something? When I was a kid, all I wanted to do was spin a wheel.
Oh yeah, you've told us this.
And look at you.
And now I get to spin wheels.
Just the flick of the wrist is nice.
I mean, look how cool this is. You get to spin a wheel and play a game where you spin a wheel.
in front of cameras and people watch and listen.
That's wild. So here I go, living my dream.
And when that new wheel comes in,
Question mark yellow, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
All right. Question number 3 of trivia. Who painted the mural of the Last Supper?
But
Come on
no,
now.
not Picasso. What's his name? I know it.
Da Vinci.
That is correct.
Eat my ass. Want you to eat my ass. Want you to eat my ass.
Hold on. Guess what me and Paige have been doing?
Eating each other's asses.
Eating each other's asses.
Yeah, what?
I'll hold up a fist and I'll point it and I'll go, "Hey, look at what I got for you. Open it.
Well, you know who does this?
Open it."
Is Danny Duncan.
Does he really?
Yeah, that's why I was doing
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that. Well, we do it too.
Yeah, well, ours are fun.
Go ahead. Open it up. Oh, you got to eat my ass. Look at there.
Wow. But he does this. He goes, open mine up, and he'll go, it's just a hug, and give people hugs.
Oh, no. We're eating ass.
Yeah,
right
we're-
here. Okay. All right. Go ahead and spin that wheel.
Nature.
Nature. Yellow. Nature.
Yellow.
General Sherman is located in which national park?
Who the hell is this?
Not Yellowstone, but it's in California. Am I right?
You are correct about it being in California.
What's it? It starts with a Y.
Nope. Starts with an S.
Oh,
We all
come
went
on.
there.
It's
It's also the name of a vehicle. Okay.
Subaru.
Nope.
Oh God. Sedona. No. What's it called?
Do you give up?
Wait, no.
What's it called? What is it?
Sequoia.
Oh, fucking dude, we knew that. Sequoia National Park.
It's the biggest tree in the world.
We got pictures in front of it.
Yeah.
You guys went to the Redwoods, like, how long ago?
About 4 years ago.
Probably a little long. About 4 or 5, yeah. We need to go back.
I want to go so bad.
Itching.
Yeah. All right, it's my turn.
Did
Right?
you walk up those trees and drive through a tree?
I don't think
Oh,
we
I've
did.
done that.
Oh. All right, everybody ready? Oh, yeah. Movie quotes green. Movie quotes green. Here we go.
This is like the apex of the vortex of joint engineering. I know.
Come on now.
I know exactly what it is. This is like the apex of the vortex of joint engineering.
Is Mike Myers in the movie?
No.
Nope.
You lost me.
As soon as you say it, am I gonna be mad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it? Can it?
Joint engineering.
Hold on. It's Dazed and Confused.
Nope.
Oh, what is it?
Pineapple Express.
I've seen that. I've seen half of that movie one time 10 years ago. So
Didn't like it.
yeah. So all right, last one, last page, last spin. Here
It's
we go.
me again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spin again. That was the suckiest spin I've ever witnessed.
Oh, come on.
Go on,
It's got to
get
go
it.
all the way around for it to count.
Nature. Yellow.
Nature.
I'll let
yellow.
you guys know.
No, if you spin it and it goes 3 little clicks, no, you gotta spin it.
We'll land it on math, and we haven't done that one
All right,
yet.
here we go.
All right. What is the name for an animal that eats only plants?
I thought you were gonna say eats only ass.
Omnivore. Or herbivore.
Herbivore.
It is herbivore. I thought you were gonna say eats only ass though.
What the hell's an omnivore?
No, that's question number 3 in the
both?
nature topic.
What's an omnivore?
Don't know. They eat both.
Sorry if I did
There's
that
carnivore
loud.
that eats meat, herbivore that eats. I think omnivore eats both. I may be wrong though.
I think omnivores eat only ass.
That's it.
Yeah.
Both.
That's it. Eat only ass.
Maybe. Okay, so where were we? Are we moving on?
Yeah, I think we are ready for the questions. Maggie, roll that beautiful bean footage. Rocket money, rocket money. Try it free for 30 days, you guys. Listen, 30 days, that's enough time to try and completely forget about a subscription or service. Before you know it, you're paying for a subscription you don't even use every single month. With Rocket Money, you can change that with a few quick taps. The average person has around 12 paid subscriptions. Think about that. If you think, you only have a handful of subscriptions, you only have 2 or 3, you might want to double check. With Rocket Money, you can quickly identify and cancel all of your unwanted subscriptions.
Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place.
Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year.
Wow.
Here's the deal. Jennifer Aniston came out with what's that TV show she did a couple years back where she plays like a news anchor? Anyway, you had to have Paramount Plus to watch that, and I really wanted to watch it. So I guess I got Paramount Plus to watch it back then. Have not opened the Paramount Plus app in over a year. I forgot I had it. So I've been paying for Paramount Plus for literally over a year because I wanted to watch one TV show. That's not good. Get this app. Get this crap and get this app.
And stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/viral. That's rocketmoney.com/viral. rocketmoney.com/viral.
Chelcie, I need to know, you have never, ever talked about this on your podcast, unless I missed it. One word. Tangerine. I want to know how you got the part, what it was like working on an A24 film, anything. Or do you have an NDA or something? Or was it just a small part, so you don't really talk about it? What's up? Okay. Love you all. Love you all. Oh, yeah.
Love you, honeys. Yes. So I have talked about this a lot, maybe not on the podcast, but I filmed that movie in 2015. So that's been like 8 years ago. So I guess I don't talk about it regularly because it was so long ago. But I was in a movie called Tangerine. Last I checked, it was on Netflix.
It's on Hulu now.
It's on Hulu. That was the first movie I ever did. I've only been in 3, but at that time I had never filmed anything. I'd never filmed now I've filmed a bunch of stuff. Tammy Bangs, I've been on sets, I've filmed lots of stuff. I had never done anything before. And how that happened was I had about, 10,000 followers on Vine, and we had just moved to California. Like we had been in town 2 weeks. And the director, Sean Baker, who's done lots of movies, messaged me on Twitter, because at the time you couldn't like DM people on Vine or whatever. So he messaged me on Twitter and he was like, "Hey Chelcie, I just saw your Vine." And I was like, I was on the couch yelling at someone, and I can't even remember what Vine it was. And he goes, "I'm filming this movie. As soon as I saw that Vine, I thought you'd be perfect for this role. Could you send me a message back and we'll set up a call?" And I thought it was someone bullshit with me. And I want to say I messaged him back and I wrote, "LOL, nah, bro," or something like that. Or like, I can't remember exactly what I said, but he was persistent. And so I thought maybe he's like legit. So he was like, "No, I'm a real director. Like, you can look me up. I've done this. And
It's hard to tell.
I know. So anyway, long story short, it ended up being legit. We got on the phone. He was like, "Oh, we're filming in a few weeks here in LA. Do you want to be a part of it?" I said, "Sure, absolutely." I got there. I was scared to death. I don't think I'd ever been to LA.
And that's already a shock.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever been to LA. I went up by myself. I pulled up. We filmed in this sleazy motel. It was so bad that even everyone on set was like, "Don't use these bathrooms." We had to walk down the street to like a 7-Eleven and use a bathroom.
Inside a room?
Yeah.
Dang, they did not have a budget for Tangerine or what?
Oh no, I want to say I got paid like $100, $200.
Is that the movie they filmed on their phones?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I want to say I was on set maybe one day. We got Subway for catering. I mean, I'm talking, it was very low budget, but it was fun. I learned a lot. Sean Baker was very nice, and I was terrified. When I watch it back, I can tell how nervous I am. I wish now I could redo it, and be good at it, but I was terrified. And I filmed for a few hours, and then that was pretty much it. And the director called me back a couple years later, maybe a few years later, to be in another movie. So I was supposed to be in, what was that movie called about the
one in Florida.
Yes, the Florida Project. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to be in the movie called The Florida Project, and like 2 weeks before we filmed, budgeting issues, they couldn't fly people in. It was a long story, so he called me and told me that I couldn't be in the movie. So, but I would love to be in another Sean Baker film. It was awesome. Yeah, I didn't sign an NDA or anything. I don't think I signed anything. It was very low budget. They filmed on, this movie is critically acclaimed. It won a lot of awards. It was like one of the first movies ever completely filmed on an iPhone.
Damn, you wouldn't think it would be on Hulu and Netflix or...
Yeah. But here's the thing. They didn't just film like this, with their phone like
They
like
weren't
that.
just horizontal.
No, if they put their phones inside these big like cases that had lenses and stuff, like...
Okay.
And if I wouldn't have known it was an iPhone, I wouldn't have... No, it was they did it all professionally with like equipment.
Yeah, well, iPhones have 4K.
Right, right. So it was a very fun experience.
Isn't it weird how hard we are on ourselves? Like, I noticed how nervous I was, but it's all part of the journey, I guess.
And then a year later, I get a call from this director, Paul Schrader, who wrote Taxi Driver, which is a very famous movie from the 70s. And he called me up and was like, "Hey, basically, I just saw you in the movie Tangerine. I got your information from Sean Baker. I'm filming this movie with Nicolas Cage
What the fuck?
in Cleveland in a couple weeks. Are you available?" And I said, yeah. Yeah, I'm available.
I'm there.
And that's kind of how all these movies happen for me. I went to Cleveland. I filmed Dog Eat Dog. My scenes were with Willem Dafoe. I got to make out with Willem Dafoe. Now, that set was a complete opposite.
That one was out of control.
That set, there was hundreds of people on set. They had catering tents. I had my own trailer. I was terrified on that set. I when I walked on set right before my scene with Willem Dafoe, hadn't met him yet, I wanted to turn around and come home.
Why?
That's
just
how nervous I
kissing?
was. Think about how scary that is. I feel like I've grown so much now that I could walk on a movie set and be fine. Mm-hmm. But back then I was terrified.
Yeah, it is scary, kind of. Because a lot of people have cliques too in LA,
Yeah.
It's a different vibe, and I don't know how to explain LA. It's scary.
Yeah. So I just filmed a movie with, I had a very small part in a movie with Johnny Knoxville. And so that'll be out soon. I was in LA, a couple months ago doing voiceover for it. So I've got a little part in that. So that'll be fun. So those are the only 3 movies I've done. I've filmed a couple pilots that never saw the light of day. I filmed a pilot for Comedy Central I was in. Nobody's ever seen that. So I feel like I'm a filming pro now. I could really step on a movie set, and I'm working on writing my own Tammy movie. So
And don't get your hopes up on pilots, because half of them I filmed have not came through.
90% don't see the light of day. So,
for real.
Yeah. So yeah, I have talked about Tangerine. It was so long ago. I just don't ever. I don't know. I didn't think people wanted to hear about it. So that's my Tangerine story.
What I'm saying about cliques though is that I feel like a lot of people in LA, they all know each other.
Yeah.
In that business.
Oh,
in the film industry, everybody knows each other already. So you're just new.
Oh, the biggest part of my phone's ringing. The biggest part of getting a role is networking. Mm-hmm. It's who you know. It's who ooh, hey, I know this girl that'd be perfect for. It's really all about that.
Yeah.
And luck and who you know.
It's all about who you know.
So, big time.
So start networking.
So also be on the lookout for a Tammy movie. I set a goal to write it this year. It's already almost halfway through the year. I haven't even started. So that's my goal. And hopefully we'll get it made one of these days.
It's out there now. You just manifested it more. So
Yep, that's my goal. So yeah, thank you for calling in, honeys. Thank you for watching Tangerine. Appreciate that.
Hey, honeys. Currently listening to the pod here. The podcast I was listening to, you all were talking about foot fetishes. So it just made me think I should tell you all a little story. So a few years back, I met this guy online. We started messaging. I sent him a picture of my tattoo, which is on my side. And then he was like, oh my gosh, can you send me a picture of your stomach? So needless to say, I'm a little self-conscious, but I was also creeped out. So I was like, no. And I don't know if I asked him why or if he just outright said it, but then he told me that he had a stomach fetish. He just wanted to lay on my stomach and listen to the sounds it was making, and I guess that would turn him on. So yeah, I blocked him because I got creeped out. But yeah, just thought you all would like to know there's people with stomach fetishes out there. But anyways, I love you, honeys. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Love you, honeys.
Yeah. That's a new one for me. I haven't heard of that.
Well, I've heard of stomach fetishes. I've heard of guys loving to rub and squeeze on stomachs, and not necessarily fat stomachs. It could be a fat fetish, but just they love a squishy stomach. But I've never heard of.
I'm talking about the gurgle.
Listening to the gurgles.
The sound.
Yeah.
Maybe that's in the ASMR direction.
Yeah. And also, how does he feel about farts? Does that tie in with farts? That's a whole nother.
Because it's gas moving.
You know what? I wouldn't have blocked him.
Yeah, that was a little Maggie-ish.
That's a Maggie thing to do. I would have showed up and be like, come here, baby, lay down on mama's stomach.
Yeah, he needs one of those ultrasound.
Stop!
Oh my God.
You could probably make some good money just buying investing in one of those ultrasound movers and getting that cream liquid stuff and just sitting there on TikTok live moving that around on your stomach.
Can you imagine you're married to a guy who loves the sounds in your belly and he's like, baby, and he goes on, he puts on headphones, he lubes you up, he starts listening to you, and he just starts jacking off.
He just like wants her to skip meals so her stomach is like extra hungry.
Oh my God.
For that gurgle.
I've never heard of that. I love hearing about weird shit people are into, and this one's weird to me.
Gurgles get people off.
Yeah. Oh, I bet he nuts hard at a fart. If a gurgle's getting him off, he's got to see it all the way through.
Get a stethoscope.
Dead. Stop. That's wild. Yeah, thank you for calling in. I've never heard that before.
I'd get pissed off if somebody was laying their head on my stomach all the time. I'd be like, get off me.
Dude, I'd be like, all right, you're 3 inches from the clit. Just lick that.
Time's up. Lick up.
Dead. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, and we're waiting on another call.
Hey there, Rockfuckers. My name is Joe. I'm from down south Texas, and I come to y'all asking for some advice. Something that happened to me. I'm currently dating this woman, and she's pregnant, and I just found out that she cheated on me. And I don't know what to do, if I should forgive her and give her a second chance. I love this woman to death. I mean, I've known her for the past 12 years. We've been really close, and I just don't understand how she could have done something like this to me or to us. Having a child in the way, it just really hurts. I don't know what to do, and I really need some advice. I'm in dire need for some help, and I don't know what to do. I'm going crazy. I can't even be myself anymore. I really appreciate it if you all would help me out with this dilemma that I have. I don't know what to do. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I'm sorry, but when somebody calls in with a sad or heartfelt call and they still end it with a "oh yeah," makes me so happy.
Joe's sad as hell, too.
Joe!
His heart is broken and shattered.
That's hard because, it's one thing for there to be infidelity when it's just you two. She's pregnant, man.
A baby on the way and cheating?
That makes it harder for everyone, especially you, Joe.
Yeah.
Because now your decision to leave or stay or to give it a chance or not isn't really a simple one. Not that it's simple to begin with, but now it's extra.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I would ask her and almost not take her word for it and see if that baby's yours or not.
Dang, too bad Jerry Springer's not still with us. But there's other ways.
Yeah, that would be my first thing. 'Cause to me that would be I think that would help with the decision. Do you want to raise somebody else's kid?
23andMe first up?
Yeah, you can have like a what's it called?
A swab?
A test done.
You can get them at Walgreens now.
Oh, wow. Damn.
DNA testing at Walgreens.
Simple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you guys don't want to go through the courts and all that. Yeah, I guess. I didn't know that.
You could even do it. Just wait till the baby's born and then just
have the hospital do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my first thing, dude. Oh, you seem like such a sweet dude. I'm sorry this happened to you.
I know. Heartbreak is, getting cheated on. Oh, can't even imagine what you're going through right now. I'm sorry.
Here's my thing. I think, there's going to be people that are out there like, no, leave her ass. She chose this, leave her. And I understand that. I understand that bit. And there's going to be people that are like, oh, no, like you have a kid, you need to try to make it work. And I understand that too. I think you need to go with what's in your gut and what's in your heart, whichever one that is.
do you think she'll cheat again? Like, because you don't want to waste your time trying to fix your relationship and then she just does the same thing to you. But it's hard to take somebody's word when.
Right. So many factors in this one, man. This is a entanglement for sure. I think time will make it a little easier on you, no matter the decision. I think you should definitely see if it's your baby or not. First off, I think that'll help with the decision. And then I think, you know what? Hey, like, I think if you decide, hey, you know what? I really want to give this family a shot. I really want to try again to make it work. I think if you choose to do that, that would be absolutely fine. And if you chose to be like, I can't look past this. I'd rather, divorce now than when the child's older. I think that's fine too.
And have a good old talk with her. A big old talk.
Oh, yeah.
Set some things straight.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
those swab tests.
Mm-hmm.
One time my friend, oh gosh, let's
What?
just say she was kind of sleeping around and
Yeah.
she didn't know who the father was, and then she found out she was pregnant and wanted me to go swab people
what?
because she was pregnant, and didn't know the father. So
She wanted you to swab the dudes?
yeah. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to go and sneak around like the damn FBI and swab these dudes' mouths?
Did you do it?
Hell no. I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah. She should have been like, hey, I don't know if you're the dad or not. Would you please swab for me?
Yeah.
That's literally what I would do.
Yeah, you're fucking him.
Just be like, I got to get a swab from you.
Yeah.
Swabby.
Need to see if you're the one paying child support or
Right.
not.
Oh, man. That's tough.
It would honestly suck to kind of be a dude worrying about coming in people and then having them pregnant.
Yeah.
The stress.
Yeah. Well, what if you're the one getting pregnant?
Well, the stress on that too.
Yeah.
But I feel like, a lot of load can be given out quick.
Yeah. Yes, 100%. I get what you're saying. If you're a guy, you can load in, 30 chicks a day.
You can deliver probably like 50 packages in a couple days.
Nut and
3
load.
days.
Nut and load.
Do you think a guy could come at 50 times in 3 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if he eats enough food that makes guys' balls fill up and he's really going for it, yeah.
Maybe that protein diet.
Yeah, maybe the carnivore diet. Maybe get him on the carnivore diet and see what happens. I don't know, man. Yeah. All I know is you got to be careful around loads.
Can we say that thing about Daniels?
What? Say what?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Do I know?
No.
I don't even know. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck all y'all.
Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. Don't make it something big.
Do I know it?
Move on.
What?
Yeah, move on.
Move
it's
on.
not nothing to do with ya.
All right. Well, we're going to move on here. And I'm just as equally as mad as you guys listening. Just as equally as mad as you guys listening. So anyway.
Okay, next call.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
Sorry, Maggie.
Hey, honeys, would you rather
Ooh,
here?
yes.
Okay. Would you rather have a long braid that goes down to the floor, like a floor-length braid, and a bumpit in your hair, and you have to wear that hairstyle every day, no matter what, going to the grocery store, to church, to weddings, whatever.
Oh, man.
Or have to dress like a pilgrim every day, no
Ooh.
matter what.
Ooh.
Let me know, honey. Very important stuff. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to fuck with bumpits.
I've-
Oh, my
I've
gosh,
n-
they're so bad.
I never fucked with bumpits.
You didn't. You never got into it.
Maggie and Beth, always around what, 2006, 2008? Was that the good prom? When was it?
When I was a cocktail waitress at the casino, it was the only time I ever wore the bumpits.
It was probably
Like
2008.
2009, 2010.
Eight-ish for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Eight
okay.
and on.
Anyway,
and on.
Maggie and Beth used to, God, oh God, I'm sorry if you have this hair. I'm sorry, but they had the short bob, shoulder length hair.
The Hailey
and
Bieber
they would
hair?
just bump their hair up so high. And I would say, you look fucking dumb.
Was it the A-line cut?
I would say, you look stupid. You look dumb.
I had the A-line cut too, and I'd
God.
and I would puff it up and put the fucking bump it. Puffing your hair was the thing.
I said, y'all gonna look back on this, and I used to tell them all the time. I go, y'all gonna look back in pictures and be so fucking mad.
I'm a little upset, especially when I see myself in some fucking bedazzled Miss Me's. Oh, come on.
Oh, God. I see those jeans now, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's bad.
How were those so popular?
Well, I could never fit in them, so I got to miss out on that one.
Okay, you got lucky.
Yeah, I know.
It only went up to like a size 14, I think.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were very tiny. The True Religions, the guys that still wear those with the
It's just the 2008 hair. That was the worst
That was
hairstyle
bad.
to me.
Remember that one time you let us do that hair on you, though?
What? I let y'all do it
We were in Gayla's bathroom, and we were begging you. We were like, let us
vaguely.
Gotcha.
tease it for you.
How'd it look? Like an idiot?
Dumb.
Yeah.
You got teased.
I love some big hair, some big curly, whatever. But for some reason, that style.
Oh, yeah.
And I know there's people listening that have that style, and I'm sorry.
Rachel, my best friend in Utah, she was puffing them on each side. It looked like a square in the back.
I can't.
Love you, Rachel.
And listen, I'm not the best hair person. I wear my hair up in a bun 90% of the time.
My hair looks shitty every day now.
I mean, I'm not one to talk. So if you're getting out there and you're fixing your hair, whether it's with the bump it, whether you're making it big or whatever, and you're spending time on your hair, I applaud you. Because I'm not.
The fact that we were putting plastic on our heads.
And spraying it in and teasing it in to where it won't fall out.
So bad.
It's so bad for your hair.
That's bad. You know what we need to do for a vlog or for a Slits Only or something? Buy bumpits and let's all do our hair like that.
Do like a 90s aesthetic and film on old cameras and stuff.
We're doing that.
Yeah.
We're going to get bumpits. We're going to tease our hair. And we're all going to go out to eat with it.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Freaking dudes that wear True Religion or whatever, the True Religion pants and shirt.
You hate that?
They look like a fucking farmhouse, like a walk-in farmhouse. That's such a shitty look. And I still know people who wear that. It's bad.
You know what I did once? I've never been a trend. If there's a trend in clothes or any hair or anything, I've never really followed it. And I've never really been a name brand person when it comes to clothes. But when me and Greg first got married, this brand was so big, especially for men. It was the polo shirts that had the little alligator on them.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
The polo.
Is it called?
I think that's Ralph Lauren.
No.
It's called Gate. I have two of those dresses with that little alligators. Is it Ralph Lauren?
No.
No. Alligator. Oh, fuck me in the ass. Is
Lacoste.
it
Lacoste. Lacoste.
Yeah.
When we first got married, 2009, 2010, Lacoste was popping. And I wanted to get him a Lacoste shirt. But I went to the mall, and these motherfuckers were...
Lacostely.
Lacostely. I want to say they were like $100.
Yeah, they were gonna cost you for sure.
Maybe even $200. $100, $200. But I'm on their website now, and they're like, okay, they're on sale for $65. Originally $110. So they're about $100. And I remember thinking, I couldn't afford it. So I found this website that sold knockoffs. They sold knockoff like Juicy Couture.
It was like Sheen, but back in the day.
Yeah, and I bought him one for like $25, and I was so happy I got it for $25. And that's just a little memory I had.
A little cute.
And now that motherfucker's going to Lululemon.
That motherfucker went to Lululemon and spent how much?
$800.
$800.
Okay, if y'all don't know this story, real quick, and I know the caller asked a would you rather, and we're going to get to that in a minute.
Fuck, I can't even remember the call.
Oh, I do.
Okay, cool.
And listen, Greg does not spend... I mean, he spends money on like his car parts and stuff, but he's not a shopper. He doesn't buy
Here lately, though.
He doesn't buy clothes. He doesn't he's not that type of person. So we went to the mall, me, Greg, Paige, Brett was with us. Is that it? Yeah.
I think that was it, yeah.
And we went to the mall to eat, I think. And we were like, oh, let's walk around for a little bit. Long story short, we're like, where's Greg? And Brett's like, oh, he's in Lululemon. We're like, huh? And I've never been in a Lululemon. So we go in there, and he's like shopping around. And he's like, oh, do you like this shirt? Should I get this shirt? I'm like, sure, just grab it. Let's go, you know? He wound up being there forever. So we're waiting outside, me and Paige. A little while longer. Greg comes out with a huge Lululemon bag. And I know that shit's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't come out with one shirt. He came out with a huge bag. And I was like, how much did you spend in there?
Got all, put his head down like a puppy dog.
Got all weird on me. Oh, don't worry about it. I go, how much did you spend in there?
Well, I got the one pair of pants, and then I thought, well, I might as well get the other because they fit me so well.
Motherfucker spent $800.
In Lululemon.
On khaki pants.
That's what gets me.
Because
he's like the
countryist,
most white trash.
Skullet. Very like hunting, fishing, cars. The fact that he went and shopped at Lululemon.
I know.
But you know he has that fat ass.
We still talk about that.
Oh, we still make fun of him? Oh, we still make fun of him.
Those jeans wrap around that romp ass. And
he does like those soft clothes, though.
He does.
The soft pants.
Yeah. So that's something we still make fun of him about.
Yeah. What are those called? Like that amphibian material?
Mm-hmm. It's almost like Under Armour, but it's not. It's like just the soft.
It's kind of like anything goes type of pants. You could go swimming in them.
Well, the collar set. Oh. Would we rather have our hairstyle indefinitely be a long braid that goes down to the floor with a bumpit up top, or pilgrim attire every day?
I wore pilgrim attire when I went on the Mormon trek. I wore that for about a week.
How was it?
Wonderful. Because, you know, it's kind of like a moo-moo, and then you wear your bonnet. If that's what I'm thinking. Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my first reaction was to say, let's go with the braid. Because I don't want to be constricted in an uncomfortable dress or something. And if I get hot, I don't want to wear a floor-length dress. I want to wear a short moo-moo or some shorts and a t-shirt.
That is true. Pilgrims, if they're part of the Mormon religion, I don't know. But I think it's long. Well, everything has to be past your shoulders.
I think he meant pilgrim, like Thanksgiving pilgrim.
You're done.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, what?
Let's Google and
what
see
for?
what they
We need to see these pilgrims.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the bumpit. I'm going to pick the bumpit because I want to be able to wear what I want. I don't want to wear pilgrim attire. Because what if I get hot?
It felt like a moo-moo. Then you have that shaded hat. Oh. You're going to have that bumpit. That's going to be all itchy as hell.
It's a floor-length dress.
See, with long sleeve? No, I can't do that.
And an apron.
Mm-mm. Not doing that. I'll do a long braid. And I'll just be whipping it back and forth. What about you?
Oh, I already said the dress.
You're going to do the dress.
I think so.
Okay, what about y'all?
I'm going to do the hair.
Hair, Beth?
Braid.
Yeah. We pick hair and braid. We want to be able to wear what we want.
Yeah.
I just want to smack people with that long of a braid.
That'd be fun.
I just remember taking out that bumpit and having that fucking head just itching.
So it's a lose-lose situation here.
Yeah.
As soon as we get Greg here, we need to have him on the pod, and we will ask him about the Lululemon situation.
He needs to talk about it.
He needs to do a
What was going
haul.
through his head?
What was going through his head?
He should have done a TikTok haul on all his outfits.
He wasn't even on TikTok at the time.
Oh, God. Greg is so bad at social media. He wouldn't have. It's bad. Bless his heart.
He asked me if I would help him.
Do what?
With his social media when he got out here.
You're bad at it, too.
I know. I don't ever post.
You're good with the dog pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maggie stays posting on those dogs.
Because they're so cute. Because that's
It's
good
easy.
content.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Easy content.
He asked if you would help him with his social media.
I said, Greg, I don't have time for that shit. He wants me to go to the races and go out there in the shop and film him doing stuff.
No.
Asked me if I would do that.
What the
I
hell?
have time.
Did you tell him no then?
Yeah. I said, if you want somebody to do that for you, you need to hire somebody.
Wow.
That would be entertaining. I bet somebody listening would like to.
I don't think he knows
Record 'em.
anything about tripods.
No.
I mean,
Watch a YouTube video.
wow, dude. Bless his heart.
Greg just needs help.
Trying social media.
And the motherfucker is a biomedical engineer.
Yeah.
And fixes the chips in phones, doesn't he?
Oh,
With a doctorate degree.
Oh, he's so...
Master's.
yeah.
Sorry.
He's so smart, yet so dumb.
I know. The smartest people usually have no common sense.
Bless his heart. All right, we're ready for that next call, baby. I wake up in the morning. First thing I do is pee. Bladder's small, so I knock that out. I usually go back to bed, scroll. And then, listen, I get up and I get my day started. And you guys know what I started with. AG1, baby. I drink it in the mornings. You know, I do all my healthy stuff in the morning. Because by the afternoon or evening, guess who's wanting to order a pizza? Me. Every scoop is packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, whole food sourced ingredients. I mean, high quality too, okay? And major benefits, dude, like gut and mood support. It boosts energy. Your skin's gonna look better. Your hair's gonna look better. Your nails.
And why take a bunch of different things when you can just take one scoop and about 8 ounces of water and just chug it down? It's so simple. You don't have to gag and choke on pills.
With AG1, taking good care of my body each day is honestly really simple and easy. If you want to take ownership of your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase. Go to drinkag1.com/viral. That's drinkag1.com/viral.
Hey, honeys. So, looking for some advice here. My boyfriend has got it through his head that he doesn't deserve love. And we've been dating for about 1.5 years, and I've tried to show him physically, verbally, gift giving, all the type of love languages. And now I'm realizing I'm not getting anything in return. So I'm not sure if he does love me or if I need to do more. His upbringing was pretty messed up because his parents got divorced, and it was just really rough for him. And so now he believes he doesn't deserve love. But I don't know if that's an excuse or if there's more I need to do. So, yeah, thank you. Hiya.
Oh, yeah. Man, that just goes to show, like, that old saying, like, you can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. Like, it's hard to love other people when you
don't love yourself.
You don't feel worthy of love, you know. It sounds like he's just got his wall up, honeys.
Because it's also hard when you feel like you're the only one trying in the relationship, and they're saying they don't feel loved, but they're also not showing you any of that of what they're telling you they are not feeling.
It sounds like he's got that wall up because he doesn't, you know, if y'all ever do break up, he's going to be like, well, I didn't have a lot emotionally invested because I knew this was going to happen, but it may not have happened if he would have given it his all. You know?
I would sit down with him and tell him exactly how you feel, and also say that you need that he needs to show you some sort of love or attention too, because I don't know.
It sounds like he's got some self stuff to deal with.
Oh, for sure.
That has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with how you treat him, how you love him. It doesn't matter who the next person, if there's going to be a next person, how they treat him and love him. He's got some stuff he needs to deal with himself.
Yeah.
Now, what that is, I don't know. You didn't go into too much detail about his childhood. What, I don't know. It also could not even be that. I don't know. It's just, and some people are just so scared of, commitment, people leaving them, etc., that they just the whole time will have this huge guard up, and that makes it hard in relationship because, like you said, you're not getting what you need.
Yeah, that's why you just literally have to communicate with him, and if he can't fulfill your needs while you're trying your best to fulfill his, then maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dip. And even if you're still in a year and a half is not that long to be with someone. You're still kind of in the honeymoon, Yeah. You still may be like, I want to try everything to work this out, and I understand that. But this is one of those cases that most definitely down the line you'll get tired.
Oh, it's so draining.
You'll get tired if nothing changes.
Wish you the best, though. We love you and
I feel like this is that's common. That's a common problem. Yeah, and he most definitely has some work to do himself. Don't put that on you. Don't think it's because of you. Don't put that on you. And you know what's going on. He's not keeping it from you. He's telling you, hey, I don't feel worthy of love. Boom. That's the root of the issue right there.
Mm-hmm. But if he's not willing to help himself,
yes.
Then you can't sit there and wait around and keep yourself down because he's not willing to go get self-help.
Yep. Exactly. So wish you all the best, honeys. Love you.
Lick your sister's pussy.
Hi, honeys. I'm calling because I need your opinion.
Ooh.
My best friend's husband thinks that it is disrespectful that we are reading smut books or dirty romance books, sharing pictures of hot male celebrities to each other on text message or Instagram. He says it's extremely disrespectful and makes him insecure. And I laughed, which is probably not the best response, but I'm extremely secure with my husband. We're very loyal people. He knows who I am. I mean, we both watch porn. I'm not worried about it. But to me, it almost sounds like he's extremely insecure and he's taking out on her, and it's more like a trolling issue. So I guess my main question is, what's your opinion on the other person watching porn, or do you, even with the smut books, I don't know if any of you read smut. It's very popular now because of TikTok. I strongly recommend it. Just want to know your opinion. Oh yeah.
Schmuck book.
Well, first off, I think you nailed it. I think you completely down to the T nailed what's going on there. He's extremely insecure. It is a control tactic. And a lot of people will be like, well, no, it is disrespectful to be reading romance novels and sharing pictures of hot celebrity dudes. Okay, if that's what you call disrespecting your relationship, I can respect that, I guess, but your ass is insecure.
And you're boring.
And you know that motherfucker is watching porn and shit.
Oh, he's typing in freaking stepmommy anal enema.
And so if he can do that, but you can't read a romance novel.
Can't read a schmuck book.
That's a control issue.
That's on him.
I personally would not be rolling that way in my relationship. And I know and I have had friends in the past that, if we're hanging out or we're doing something, we're saying something, like their husbands or boyfriends, like same thing. It's,
oh, don't post that, my husband, my
yes, I've had that. Yeah.
It's like, I would not like living like that.
I couldn't.
Oh.
That's why I feel extremely thankful for Greg, because that motherfucker, he doesn't say shit about anything I do.
No,
and
I never would.
I couldn't be with someone that had a problem with anything I did. But, a lot of people are not that way, and I understand that.
Yeah, we're not for everyone.
No, not at all. I understand that we're probably
Dude, I put my butthole on coasters. Oh my.
I know. Greg encourages my shit, but I understand that a lot of people may not like certain things, but I feel like that's such a non-important fun. That's just a
Celebrities, come on, you would freaking cut out celebrities and tape them up in your room when you were younger. It's a celebrity.
Right. You're reading romance novels and sending pictures of, so it just seems like that's all it is. He's insecure. I don't think anything you can say to her or him is going to make anything better. I would just keep my mouth shut. That's a doozy.
He needs to chill. What's a schmuck though?
I've never heard of that. Maybe it's like a letters to penthouse, but I think it's like
It is basically a letters to penthouse. It means obscene or just pornographic material.
So it's like one of those romance novels, like
50 First Dates or some shit.
Edward came and he swept me off my feet, and romance novel, and then it goes into detail about them making love or whatever. It's like
PG more.
Also, religious people like higher up will tell people like, oh, not only are you supposed to not watch porn, but like men don't watch porn, but don't let your wives read romance novels. It's the same thing. It's a control thing.
They need to practice what they preach.
Well,
they're all watching porn.
Oh,
use right.
And freaking much more.
Use right.
But we'll save that before we get killed. But
use right.
Bitch, you guessed it.
Use right. Yeah, that whole subject, I don't know. I feel like every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I forgot the words, so I'm just gonna sing turn around. Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever.
And forever you're something to do.
That got my heart pounded.
Oh shit, I got hot. I think I went got loopy.
All
okay.
right. Thank you for calling in, honeys. Now I'm going to start reading romance novels.
Hey, honeys. Settle a debate here. Is a coconut a tree nut or a fruit? Fiance says it's a fruit. I think it's a nut.
Ooh.
What do y'all think?
Ooh.
Love y'all. Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. A coconut, a tree nut, or
let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. If you think it's a fruit, we're going to raise our hands on fruit or whatever. If you think it's a fruit, raise your hand now.
Well, I need a moment.
Okay, let's take a moment. Hold on. By the way, if you're listening or watching, me, Beth, and Maggie just raised our hands for a fruit. But go ahead and talk it through. You okay?
Well, I just don't know if vegetables are growing which way or fruits are growing which way. I'm just going to say it's a fruit because I eat it with other fruits.
Okay, so we all agree it's a fruit.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a debate.
I didn't either.
So people were saying it's a tree nut?
A tree nut.
See, no, because it's got the flesh and it's got the juice and...
It's because what fruits are usually from like what? Bush it? Like...
Not necessarily.
What are fruits growing on?
Fruits can be from trees. They can be in the ground.
What fruit grows on a tree? An apple tree, a peach tree,
Bananas.
a banana.
Yeah.
So why would a coconut be a...
What's it say, Beth? Does it say anything?
Oh, this bitch is on Pornhub.
Because it's a nut?
It says that a nut can be defined as
Speaking to the mic.
Right, sorry. It says a nut can be defined as a one-seeded fruit. With that loose definition, a coconut can also be a nut. However, a coconut is not a true nut. And I love that it keeps saying nut.
Yeah.
A true nut, such as an acorn, do not open at maturity to release its seeds. And then it just says continue on to.
Hold on. Release its seeds.
I didn't know they did that.
So I guess it could be either. And that just goes to show you, like I always say, Nobody really knows anything.
It's probably not even called a coconut.
What's it called?
Furry ball.
Furry ball.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
Here's the thing. I love the coconut meat. I love fresh coconut meat. I love but when it comes to the coconut water,
Oh, dude, it tastes like cum.
and people love that shit.
I love it.
Oh,
There's nothing worse than when somebody offers you coconut water. Holy shit. I'd rather fucking
I like the ones
Dry
with the
up.
chunks in it too.
even worse.
in the aloe vera.
What do
I
you-
try to just do
No.
it, but I'm not enjoying it.
Maggie, what do you mean you like
It comes with little chunks in it of coconut.
and you like that?
Yeah.
Is it the sweetened one or not?
Yeah, it's just regular coconut water.
But I love coconut milk, but that comes from the flesh. That comes from the meat. Love coconut milk.
So where's the water coming from?
Inside the ball.
The juice.
The juice of inside.
Okay,
You got it?
gotty.
Okay.
So they're just grinding up the meat and then putting it in the bag and squeezing it.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yep. I would love to get a hawthorn bush. Paige and I have been really kind of we didn't go far into studying, but we've been looking through herbal books, and we've been talking about there's this place here in town that's going to start doing herbal classes that we'd like to go to.
Oh, dude, I've been into herbals for a good solid couple years. Got some good books on
Yes.
Amazon.
And I want to start growing a hawthorn bush. It's that bush with little red
Yeah.
beads on it. We don't realize how amazing those are for you. Heart health. If you make a what's it called? If you make like if you extract it, just put a couple drops in your water, etc. You can eat them plain off the bush, whatever. Can help prevent heart disease, can lower blood pressure. It's very heart healthy. And so I thought, God, that would be so much fun. We found this herbal shop that we got some extract. But I go, it'd be so cool to just have that around your house and like extract it yourself and stuff.
I think there's one in my front yard.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll need to figure out exactly what it is. Yeah.
Get this app that scans it.
Yeah.
I bought this book called The Book of Herbal Remedies that has like every single weed in your front yard and
I've got it too.
yeah, and just make sure they're not sprayed, but like bloodroot. There's so many. Bloodroot can be scary because like that could be a plant that's really helpful for you, but could also kill you. So you just
cool.
got to know your plants and really do your research before you just start fucking eating them.
Yeah. Yes. But I find all that stuff so interesting.
Oh, that the things that we need are just right in front of us.
Yeah.
For our health. We got tea diffuser. A bunch of things.
We got to take y'all. So
I want to go.
very, very cool store.
We got sea moss.
We got a lot of stuff. Yeah. So anyway, yes, honeys.
This is the last call.
The last call.
I have to pee so bad.
You do, honeys? Well, we're almost done.
Oh, yeah.
All right, last call. Here we go.
Hey, honeys. Sex tape here. So my boyfriend and I love your podcast, and we listen to it every day. We think it's so funny, and randomly we were recording ourselves having sex, as people do, and we were joking around, and this happened, and we just really want to play this part for you guys. It's not like explicit or anything. We think you guys would find it really funny, so here it is.
Oh, God, I'm nervous.
Get Trizzy. Oh, fuck me. What am I? Rock fucking. Oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Love you, Tammy, Maggie, Paige, and Brett.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
my God.
shit. Get trivia. Get trivia. Oh, who am I? I'm rock fucker of the week. Did he say rock fucker of the week?
I don't
Or
know.
just
He
rock-
said,
He
who's
just said
fucking
rock
me?
fucker.
I'm obsessed with them.
They were fucking saying all that.
You could kind of tell they were actually fucking.
Oh yeah, they were. You could feel the thrust through the phone.
Yeah, like you were almost there fucking them. Whoa.
Can I just say that made me happy, and that brought me joy.
I would have busted out if singing Get Trivia. Oh, no.
That's awesome.
That's out of control. Damn, did we have anything else to say? I guess that's the last call. Thank you.
That's the last call. Before we head off, just a quick yes or no update, Maggie. Any update on Alan the ghost?
No, not since the growling.
Interesting. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is nice.
That's great. That's nice. Okay.
Well, I didn't hear anything or feel anything last night, but Tilly was over, and she cried all night.
Oh, she probably
she's never done
missed
that.
her mama.
She cried.
Laying beside you crying?
Uh-huh.
How was she crying?
You know how she goes, making that noise.
But
she wasn't trying to get up or nothing, so.
She didn't need to go pot or nothing?
Nope.
Alan.
And I was thinking, is she see, like, what does she see?
If he hurt my fucking dog, I will go over there and whoop his fucking ass. And I'm serious.
And she's never done that with me before. She usually just goes to sleep.
She's not staying over there anymore.
She's scared.
Nobody should stay over there anymore. Damn.
I need to hurry and get that moving truck
Get the
booked.
hell out
Listen,
of there.
I hear growling, and I'm like letting Maggie sleep over there. I'm like, my dog's not going over there anymore.
I know. Your nieces are fine, and Maggie.
They're fine.
They're good. Yeah, well, thank you all so much for being here and, for continuing on coming back. And make sure to check out the Instagram, The Viral Podcast, and the monthly merch drops, theviralpodcast.co.
Help us take over the world.
Yeah, we can't do it without your clicks.
We
so
can't.
Keep being back. YouTube is trying to, trying to take away our views because we're naughty.
They're limiting views. We just found out that's happening. So
yeah. So tell your friends and tell people and give us a call and lick our pussies at 442-777-3331. And always remember that you are doing great.
You are looking good.
And fuck what everybody else thinks.
Get ready. We're going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Go pee, honeys.